In 2022, Mia was saving to travel the world. In 2023, she was saving to survive rent hikes. In 2025, she's saving because everything feels uncertain. Sound familiar? Saving money used to be simple. Skip Starbucks. Stash your change. Watch your savings grow. But in today's world, where groceries feel like luxury items, and financial stability is a privilege, not a default, old tricks just don't cut it anymore. The truth is, the savviest savers today don't just budget harder. They play smarter. They think differently. These aren't your grandma's savings tips. These are quiet hacks used by tech founders, behavioral psychologists, and yes, even broke college grads. They're weird. They're clever. And they work. Let's break them down. Number 1. The invisible raise method. Carlos got promoted. Nice raise. Extra $500 a month. But here's the twist. He didn't spend a dime of it. Instead of upgrading his lifestyle, he locked that new income away.
How?
Every time his paycheck increased, he sent the difference straight into a separate savings account. Automatically. No decisions. No temptation. He was still living like he made $48,000. But his bank account? It was living like he made $54,000. This is called the invisible raise. And it's pure psychology. When you never see the money, you don't miss it. And when lifestyle creep is avoided, you grow richer quietly. Pro tip? Use a savings account that doesn't even show up in your banking app homepage. Out of sight. Out of mind. Outrageously effective. Number 2. The locked box Amazon trick. Let's be honest. Most online carts are emotional decisions, not logical ones. Here's how Jen fixed it. She added a Chrome extension to delay all Amazon checkouts by 48 hours. Every time she clicked buy now, it paused. It waited. It asked, "Still want this in 2 days?" Most of the time, she didn't. That's friction. And friction is your wallet's best friend. There are now plugins and tools that analyze your cart like a financial therapist. They tell you, have you bought this before? Do you already own something similar? Is this a low-quality purchase? Even better, pair this with a price tracking bot. If the item drops by 20% while you wait, great.
If not,
you probably didn't need it. This is savings without denial. It's savings through delay. And in 2025, delaying is the new discipline. Number 3. Inflation-proof your lifestyle. Remember when rent used to be $800? Now it's $400 for a studio. Inflation is the invisible tax, and it's crushing your savings. But here's what smart savers do. They front-load their expenses. Meet Aisha. She's a teacher. Modest income. But she buys 6 months of dry goods every January. Rice, oats, household items. Last year, those prices jumped 12% by June. She locked them in early. This is called lifestyle inflation hedging. And it's how families in countries like Argentina and Turkey survive hyperinflation. Here's what you can do. Pay annual subscriptions instead of monthly. Pre-buy essentials before seasonal spikes. Use stablecoins or I-bonds to park emergency savings. It's not just about saving money. It's about saving future you from paying more. Because in a high-inflation world, the best time to buy is yesterday. Before we get into the next strategy, I'd really recommend that you subscribe to this channel if you want simple, practical tips that help you save more, spend smarter, and live well below your means. I post new money-saving videos every single day, so hit subscribe and let's keep going. Number 4. The friction wallet. Ever heard of freezing your credit card in a block of ice? This is the digital version. Smart spenders today are using friction wallets, apps that force you to pause before spending. Here's how it works. You load your spending money into a digital wallet, but you can't access it immediately. There's a delay. Some apps make you submit a reason. Others require a 24-hour cooldown. It sounds annoying, but that's the point. Because spending should be inconvenient. And the more effort it takes, the less you do it. A startup founder saved over $8,000 in 1 year using this method.
why?
Because he turned every expense into a decision, not a reaction. Try, Pocket Guard, or intent-based Notion templates. These aren't just apps. They're psychological speed bumps. And in a world of one-click spending, speed bumps are savings superpowers. Number 5. Gamify your savings like a Netflix binge. Gamers know this trick. So do personal trainers.
Now?
So do savers. One Canadian couple made a rule. Every time they resisted a delivery order, they earned points. Those points turned into a weekend treat. It worked, not because of the money, but because of the game. We are hardwired to chase rewards, to unlock levels, to hit streaks. So why not turn saving money into a game? Use apps that make it visual. Track streaks. Set milestones. Celebrate tiny wins. Try Capital, Long Game, or finance-themed habit trackers. You don't need to save thousands. You just need to make it fun. Because boring budgets break. But games get played. Number 6. Scarcity scheduling. Imagine you can only buy once on Tuesdays. That's it. Not Friday. Not payday. Just Tuesday. Sounds weird, right? But this is called scarcity scheduling, and it's a powerful spending filter. One YouTuber saved over $3,700 in 90 days using this trick.
Why?
Because scarcity builds discipline. It stops impulse in its tracks, and it forces you to ask, is this really worth waiting for? The rules are simple. Only shop for non-essentials 1 day per week. No exceptions. Wants must wait until that day. Suddenly, that late-night Amazon scroll? It's a joke. That checkout button? It's on pause. You give your emotions time to cool down, and your bank account time to breathe. It's not restriction. It's rhythm. And rhythm builds results. Number 7. The future you email trick. Let's end with a hack so simple it feels fake. Next time you want to buy something big, don't buy it. Instead, write yourself an email. Describe the item, why you want it, what it costs. Then schedule that email to send in 30 days. That's it. In 30 days, you'll get a message from your past self, and you'll either laugh or you'll still want it. If it still matters, buy it with confidence. If not, you just saved yourself $500. Behavioral psychologists call this time separation bias. The more distance between desire and decision, the better your choices. Try Gmail Schedule Send or futureme.org. Notion Task Reminders. This is self-accountability on autopilot, and it costs nothing, but it might save you everything. The smartest savers don't drive Teslas. They drive paid-off Toyotas. They don't flex cash. They flex control. Saving money isn't about being cheap. It's about being clear. Clear on what matters. Clear on what can wait. Clear on what builds freedom. You don't need a perfect plan. You just need small systems that trick your brain and reward your future. Skip the guilt. Skip the lattes. Instead, skip the mental shortcuts that keep you broke. If this helped rewire how you think about money, then watch this video next. Because saving is just the start. We're building a life, not just a balance.